We are live, T minus 25 minutes until we get ourselves round 11 Hungarian Grand Prix, and I'm here for it. There's lots to discuss, chat. We will go over the next 20 minutes through the strategy, through the tyres, through Ruth Buscom's race strategy club newsletter. There are lots of bits and bobs to discuss. Why soft compound tyres are useless around here, notwithstanding the fact that Lewis Hamilton has himself an extra pair ready to go. We'll talk about the odds. It will get techie, then techie things. I'm here for it. But again, it's going to be one of those races, methinks, super difficult to overtake around here. They say that the Hungaro ring, some say, is Monaco Sons Walls P1. Then the run down to turn one will be important, right? 400 and something meters. Ruth Buscom says the odd numbers 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, that those who are starting from those positions on the grid have themselves a massive advantage if past this prologue. That most of the time they gain anywhere between 0.4 and 0.5 of a position. Conversely, start from an even number 2, 4, 6, 8, and on average, if past this prologue, historic precedent settings, you will lose yourself. You will lose yourself one position. He said it's going to get techie. Here we go. Let's go, crap moz. I hope you're good. Sit up, Cameron is in session. Let's go, Max Harambe. I've worn us wrong. Oh no, what are we doing here? Are we going there already? It's a bit too metro for me. That is a bit too metro. But I digress. Right, what am I going to show you here? So Ruth says that what you want to consider is that there's never been a safety car around here. Bake that, therefore, into your strategy. Lest we forget, last year, Oscar did 1 stop. Lando did 2. I might have that the way around. But again, Lando Norris, nobody did it. Lando did do 2. What am I talking about? You want to do mediums to hards, right? There's only a couple of times in F1 history around here where somebody's done 2 stops and 1. Mention no names, Maximilian Verstappen, who I want to say did soft, hard. Soft, medium. I can't remember. I'm all over the shop this morning. Let me show you this. It is chaos, chat. It is chaos, and we are T minus 22 minutes. Here we go. Right, this is what you want to see. Right. Green flag pit stop will take you 20.5 seconds. Safety car, 11.5. The problem is, though, chat, safety car around here happens as near as makes no difference. Never. 13% of the time between 2018 and 2025. Virtual safety car, 25%. Red flags, 13%. Therefore, not something that you necessarily want to bake into your strategy. Here's the tyres. And again, there's we've got divergence here because when I read Ruth, this is how quickly the tyres deck. Softs. So degradation per lap is a 10th on softs. 0.08 and 0.06 mediums versus hards, and this is where I don't trust the official F1 information, because in Ruth Buscom's newsletter, she says that the mediums and the hards will deg at the same rate, 0.06 rounded. Interesting that. Here are your strategies that they'll potentially run. So your top one, say Pirelli, is to start on mediums, change anywhere between lap 16 and lap 22 to hards, and then again change for another set of hards between lap 40 and 46. I tell you what, again, this is where you got to read a proper strategist newsletter in Ruth Buscom. She says that the all-important laps, you've got a 12-lap window between lap 8 and lap 20, and you've got to make yourself a decision. It makes sense, therefore, to start on the mediums, to bake in some flexibility. If you're one stopping, you will stop on anywhere lap 30-ish. If you are two stopping, then again, lap 20 is probably the latest that you want to stop. It's going to get techie around it, I'm telling you. And of course, you've got to bake it. There's a couple of other things that you need to bake in, being blue flags, difficult to overtake, Monaco without walls. If you pit and end up behind a bloody DRS train, a trolley train, then you've got no chance. You're going to struggle, eh? If you pit and come out ahead of that, then you're cool. So the 21 seconds is going to be important when we get ourselves some cheeky multi-viewer up. That's all that we need to be watching now. Where are you going to come out once you make your bloody pit stop? Sort it out, Cameron. Be professional. T minus 20 and I'm here for it. Can't wait. Oh, and by the way, we need to talk about this, don't we? The new grid you can see on your left, on your right, excuse me. Lando Norris will start from pole. Charles Leclerc, the fast starting, nimble, smaller turboed Scuderia Ferrari of Charles Leclerc will start from P2. Remember, 450 metres down to turn one of the largest, longest runnings on the grid. Therefore, if Charles Leclerc can get a start on Lando Norris, then Houston. Lando Norris, we have a problem. Piastri starts on third. Maximilian Verstappen starts on fourth. Lewis Hamilton, critically, on the odd side of the grid, clean one. Again, expect Lewis Hamilton to start siving through the grid. Absolutely not, Johnny. You boys out here trying to be healthy. Stop bad health influencing me. No, I can't do it. I refuse to. I need to get myself a cheeky Red Bull can out of allegiance to Max, but fill it with water or something. Do you know what I mean? Problem with Charlie is that he has no mediums available. It's a very good shout, mate. I did mean to bring up the tyres. Lewis has himself an extra set of softs, but I don't know. Is he gonna? I don't think so. I don't think this is the time to use softs. I just don't. I don't see it, chat. Can't wait to see when this regens again. All the metrics on your screen are brought to you, as always, by the legends over at Multiviewer. Do me and them a favour. If you've got a PC or a laptop, give it a cheeky download. Oh, and by the way, if you like the stream, remember to like the stream. Hype, comment, subscribe. If you want to become a member, you know what to do. Get yourself priority in the chat each and every, and access to the now legendary and infamous in equal measure Discord. Lewis also has medium of 8. Yeah, he's got mediums and he's got a brand new factory. Maybe that opens up to a Tiki 2 stop then. Jomo, the legend, the man, the myth. Moderator extraordinaire, I appreciate you, sir. And breathe. I want to see what tyres these guys are starting on. Will George's doomed car even launch? I mean, it is cursed, isn't it, for George? I tell you what, chat. Can I tell you this story now, or do I save it for another time? Sarah, how you doing? I watched a video yesterday. I saw a thumbnail that looked a lot like mine, so I clicked on the video, and it wasn't my thumbnail. It was somebody that was biting, somebody that was plagiarising my own work. I clicked on the video, and I thought it was actually me hearing their words. They were using terms and phraseology like throw the dartboards at the darts. My principal point of contention is as near as makes the difference. Like, who is this person stealing all of my stuff? He purports to be some sort of driver coach. I thought, let me have a listen to him. And he was talking about Kimi Antonelli and his genius. What he failed to mention, chat, and we'll dive deep into this. Kimi Antonelli, as far as his minimums, but people have talked about what he's doing on the gears and his ability to manipulate the car on and around the limits of adhesion. I get it that he's doing something sexy with the battery deployment. I took some pictures of the extent to which that dude is not leaving any crumbs as far as track limits on the table. Honestly, we'll look at it later. Yeah, that is chaos of actually chaos. I don't want to. I mean, if you can't even find your own phrases, then what are we doing here in life? Do you know what I mean? Absolute nonsense. Reporting to be something that they're not. But I digress. Casey Stoner on the grid. Martin Brunder. Martin hasn't had a viral moment for a while, has he? What are we doing here, Martin? What's going on? No, it's a factory. It wasn't an AI channel. It wasn't an AI channel. I think this fellow actually has something going on. I was sending him good advice from Reed. Kimmy WDC is insane. Oh, the humanity, says Max. I tell you what, yeah, no, we'll go through it next time Kimmy does something special, which could be today, by the way. We'll go through the extent to which he's maximizing the track limit. Nobody even comes close, chat. Isaac Hajar does a similar thing. I was looking at them coming out of turn 14. Kimi Antonelli's barely leaving millimeters of his contact patch on the black stuff. It's bonkers. Free climb, I'm telling you, free climb. It's decky. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Oh, Hungarian national anthem, for which I should remain silent. Plagiarism means you've made it in F1 car. I know. Flattery, imitation, greatest form. Something like that, Max. You mate. I don't know. It still doesn't sit well. I think this person always thinks they're the you know what? If you haven't got anything to say, then don't say it at all. Mama Cameron would say. If you haven't got anything good to say, excuse me, then don't say anything. Got Kimmy 9-1. Oof. Value merchant. The stats don't lie. Go on then, free climb. Let's dissect for that. The problem is, if I was Kimmy's going to have to do what Max did a couple of years ago, right? An aggressive two-stop. Because I just think from there, and plus, I mean, the problem for Scuderia Ferrari or for Antonelli's Mercedes is this. The fast starting Ferraris, and that it's really difficult to overtake around there is the problem. That's the problem. And he starts from where? P7. He's going to have to do something off the start. And the Mercedes don't tend to start very well, do they? I hope it comes in for you, mate. But if past his prologue, I think we could see Mats and a poet. Kaori in the house. Let's go, Kaori. Good morning. Soon forward, Kaori. Reposting bigger creator content is plague, 100%. If you don't know loyalty, don't entertain friendship. Bravo, Henry. Cam, what are your thoughts on Sepang? Also, Tristan. I mean, they had to do something, didn't they? That part of the world, the conflict isn't going away anytime soon. And what they can't afford to do is go to any annual general meetings with excuses. Oh, we didn't make as much revenue this year because we had 2 less Grand Prix versus that. What? What are you talking about, Stefano? We're looking to sell a business here. Get with the program, mate. We want to see a CAGR. Compounded annual growth rates is all that Liberty Media's paymasters will be interested in. They want to hear about no conflict and Trump and Iran and whatever else. No, it's not an excuse. And so, of course, they had to get back any track back on track. Sepang, whatever, Malaysia. Some people love it, some people hate it, eh? Oh, Kaori. The dedication, harder at dedication code. What time is it there? Early doors, 6 a.m. George Russell talking about the energy. Apparently he had battery deployment problems again yesterday, by the way. Again, Kimi Antonelli was 330 kilometers per hour and George Russell was about 318. So what's going on? It isn't just minimum speed. It's a very low-hanging journalistic trope. It's easy to say that. It isn't just that, yeah, Kimi Antonelli is rapid through these turns. Yeah, he uses up more of the track and the geometric racing line, and he managed to get the nose turned in. Yeah, but that's only half the story. You must, if you're being comprehensive and robust in your analysis, speak to the battery deployment and the bloody setting that Mercedes have in the car that's meant to deactivate off the start, activate at the start to make the start easy, and then deactivate with a view to re-trigger or reactivate the battery charging that didn't happen in Spa, that left both Kimi and George to different extents sitting ducks. Cam Hope it. You're a legend, Sebastian. I appreciate you, mate. Can safety car today? No. The Sultan. I mean, this is my crystal ball is a smoke is the next person's, right? But around here, very rarely safety cars. So these strategists and engineers should not be basing any strategies around safety car. 234, if you're watching Kokori, do me a favour, smash a like. 2 minus 11 minutes to go. Max, super subdued, eh? Oh, no. Max was fumigating after, right? We need to know what we've got to fix before we fix it. Oh, gosh. No, Max is a demon around here. Go on then, the demon's around here. Max is very fast around here. Lando, apparently, super quick around here. So too, you need to talk about Alonso, super quick around here, but doesn't have the machinery. Who else are we talking? Hungary. I think Antonelli will go well. And somebody called Lewis Hamilton. Sir Lewis Carl Davidson Hamilton, first round Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Had he put it on pole yesterday? 10 poles around here. That record-breaking settings. What the hell is Kimi Antonelli eating? Rice. Ice. No, it's ice. He's putting the ice in his mouth. Pinks. Who leads into turn 1? Right. 273. If you're watching, could currently do me a favour and smash a like. I think Charles Leclerc has a really good chance of nailing it. 450 metres going into turn one. One of the longest run-ins into turn one on the calendar in 2026, meaning therefore the fast starting Scuderia Ferrari, Lando will do really well. And lest we forget, towards the back end of last season, Lando Norris became really good at starts. Mention no names, Mexico. Like he became very, very good. However, earlier on in the season, Lando Norris was a start bottle job, wasn't he? You remember the memes. So I don't know. If Lando 2.0 rocks up, then Charles Leclerc might have difficulty getting to turn one. But if Lando 1.0 rocks up, easy run from Charles Leclerc into turn one. And I mean, that would be 3 out of 3, right? Ugh. Cameron, you're going to make me say Prince of Asturias, Fernando Alonso. When you say Sir Lewis, if he's there. I don't hate it, Sultan. Astoria. Man from Oviedo, Astoria. The one that they call Fernando Plan Alonso. Might be worth me talking to Aston Martin, right? They are improving. They've been on the old Ozempic as far as the car's concerned. Right, we need to get a turn one champ. I don't know. Imagine if Oscar nobbles them all. Can you imagine if Max nobbles them all? Oh, the humanity. I just don't trust that. I don't. You can't. If you're talking probability, and again, my crystal ball is as murky as the next person's, right? But if you're talking about the highest probability outcome, then you've got to look at Ferrari, because the starts that Ferrari has proven it. I mean, they're converging. Seen at the past couple of races that the Mercedes isn't so bad at starts, or at least not as bad as it was as of race one. But I just think, I don't know, that Ferrari. But what do I know? Put some respect on the champ's names. Champ. Charlotte turn one. How long till race start? T-8, excuse me. I think Charles might lead into turn one, says Neil. But do not dismiss Lando's race pace, and do not dismiss Mercedes' race pace, and also do not dismiss Scuderia Ferrari's race pace. Now do Carlos Sainz's full name. I don't know what Carlos Sainz's full name is, to be fair. Carlos. I wish that I could roll my eyes. Anyone else streaming the way? Arambe. I don't hate it, mate. But I don't. So what one must do, what one must do. Do you know what I mean? Right. Let's have a go. Just keep watching. Capped at 331 kilometers per hour, Kimi Antonelli through qualifier, or Georgia, excuse me. Antonelli was 338. And I can't just chalk, that's too big a gap for me to just chalk it up to exit speed. It's been happening too frequently. I'm not talking conspiracy theories yet. Not yet. But I don't know, it just feels a bit I don't know, chap. I don't know. Right, long runs on the mediums. Max Verstappen was quickest. 124.447. Daniel, you're an absolute legend, mate. Daniel, I'm humbled, sir. Out here gifting memberships. I appreciate you. And the reason why I'm so humbled is because for the longest time, I don't mean to reiterate and labour the point, but for the longest time, I wanted a community in which I could have F1 barbershop talk. Fellow peddlers who spoke the language of F1. Didn't have it all my life, and now we have it. If you're a brand new member, be sure to get yourself in to the Discord if you are that way inclined. Olu, apparently I owe you an apology, mate. It looks and feels like Max might stay at Red Bull for another year, in no small part by dint of the circumstances and opportunities, or lack thereof, that are available to him now. I said you were talking rubbish, didn't I, Olu? But there's no way that Max Verstappen would stay at Red Bull another season. I don't think it's nailed just yet, especially given George Russell's, in inverted commas, underperformance. But it's looking most likely that Max Verstappen stays. We'll get breaking news over the course of the summer break. Me think, oh, Daniel, far too kind. Honestly, Daniel, I don't want to start. You're going to make a grown man cry on stream, but no, I appreciate it. Echo those sentiments, Johnny. Proper legendary settings. 356 of you watching concurrently. We have T minus 5 minutes to get some racing on. Kimmy, P3 into turn 1. Rude says, oh, problem is though, the Mercedes don't start good. Great syntax there, Cameron. Don't. Jix, the best F1 duo, Cameron. I appreciate you, Jix, for saying that. Olu, humbled, Olu. Sometimes you got to hold some corn, mate. You win. I still think that Max would get out of his contract if there were any room at the Mercedes or McLaren in, but it doesn't. Olu, we'll chat. Apology for now. I have that as a placeholder. I've got to hold some cord. Sometimes, listen, if you talk for a living, you're not going to bat 1,000, eh? And I definitely haven't batted 1,000. Although we got Lando Norris right yesterday, didn't we? So, you got today, Cam. Cam, no dodging the question. Right. I'm just reviewing the long run numbers. Lewis was really quick on those mediums. Right, 70 laps race distance, 4.4 kilometres, 2.7 miles, 34 metres elevation. Best F1 podcast. I appreciate you, Z, system error. I appreciate you, mate. Lewis Hamilton has 8 wins, 9 poles. He's quick, isn't he? Hamilton starts P5. Odd numbers. In FP3, Sainz blocked Max and barely avoided a turbo shunt. Max then passed Carlos and brake tested. Sainz was only warned. Max absolutely nothing. FIA, we see you. Just waffling. I don't hate it, mate. There is I don't know. They've never liked Lewis, have they? Let's be honest. They don't like Lewis. They'll throw anything. Anytime it's Lewis, they'll just give him something. And I don't want to get conspiratorial. Lewis deserved one yesterday, mind. Like he did deserve one. Oh, whatever. I can't even talk to it because it's far too techie for me. Right. On my audio and visual, if we're going to sync, I can now see Lindblad 9th, 10th, Hulkenberg. I now see 7th and 8th, Kimi Antonelli and Hadjar. If we're syncing, no better time than the present. Hamilton, 5th and 6th, George Russell on screen. George Russell, brand new power unit. Piastri, 3rd. Max Verstappen, 4th on screen. We switch now to Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc on the front row. Your opportunity to sync, and then we go back to the track. Oh, I'm nervous, chat. Why am I so nervous? Why does it do this, Multiviewer? Multiviewer is God's here, but at the moment, I think the update is updating, isn't it? Johnny, I don't think the arguments that Sainz could have got a penalty for the impeding. But Max got his vengeance cap on, didn't he? He did a Barcelona last year. No. I listen, Max is in need of some good luck, and I don't hate the fact that he got, for fuck's sake. Nothing view, I know, chat. I don't know what's going on over here today. Come on, multi-viewers, sort out your life here. Do me a favour, per 72 Leroy, if you like the stream, then like the stream. Come on, multi-viewer, pull your finger out. What's going on? Did anyone see dust and sand? I know there, yeah. Lots of debris on tracks I hear. Bear with, I will get this sorted in the background. Hopefully. Come on, Multiview. I don't need the aggro, mate. Fuck's sake. Excuse my lingo. Right, we have ourselves a formation lap, and we have ourselves technical difficulties at the altar of Multiviewer. Come on, Multiviewer, please. Can we stop being silly today? Okay. All right. All right. Let's go. Oh no. Multiviewers SH1T'd the bed. Oh no. Come on, Multiviewer. Sort your life out, mate. Well, Crofty, the two stop he says is the favoured stop. But not always, chap. Because it depends on what happens between lap 8 and lap 20. Ruth Buscombe, the legend, and again, I'll trust her over Crofty every single day of the week. Ruth says that you need 8 laps for the tyres to stabilise, and then you start seeing what the deg does, and then you need to make a decision accordingly. I apologise, no Multiviewer. It's been a little bit temperamental for me here, but we might have to start the bloody race without any Multiviewer, which I'm sure you guys will absolutely love her. All right, we have ourselves. Come on, Lewis, no drama, get through. All right, we're about to get ourselves a race start. No Multiview for now. I'm doing my best in the background, but we'll watch it, chat. We'll monitor, do you know what I mean? All right, let's watch a start without. No Multiview, I apologise, but I am at the behest of technological difficulties. Right, we have ourselves a race start. Come on. We have 1 red, 2 red, 3 reds, 4, 5. And we are go. Decent start from Lando. Look at that. Wow. Lando and Oscar. McLaren have sorted their starts out. Look at that. Max goes up the inside of Charles. Let's go. The Ferrari to go. Get out of there, Charles. Charles nearly the meat in a Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton sandwich. Max Verstappen into P3. Oscar Piastri trying something around the outside of Lando Norris. Oh no! Max Verstappen going to get doubled up the inside. No, Max isn't having that at all, is he? Holds out Lewis Hamilton, and Lewis has nobbled. Wow, that was serious. These guys are playing for keeps, eh? The reason being, because this is Monaco without wars. All right, yo-yo racing incoming. Contact between Verstappen and Lewis, says Martin Brundle. You have Oscar Piastri in the race lead, and I can't tell because Multiviewer has been a numpty. Come on, Multiviewer. Interesting. George 21st. Didn't get a start. Bloody Nora. Come on, George. What is that about? Oh no, anti-stall. Oh no, George. When it rains, it pours for George Russell. This is not good enough. Bear with, I will get. I need to watch this. Bloody Nora. Max Verstappen doing his best to hold off the onrushing Scuderia Ferrari of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis goes round the outside, but nothing doing there, mate. Max has told you already that you will never ever overtake me round the outside. Oof. Lewis has got speed, hasn't he? Look at this. He's so much faster. Oh. Charles Leclerc got mugged, didn't he? I thought Charles Leclerc would win the Turbo 1 Championships. I'm not going to lie. Another one wrong for Cameron. Bloody Nora, George. When it rains, it pours. What are we doing here? George car choked. Or George didn't dial in enough revs into the car. So I don't know. I'd like to absolve George from responsibility. But you know what I mean? It's not his first time in an F1 car. Oh, hang on. Lewis Hamilton on Max. Is he close enough going into turn one? 400 metres to turn one from the grid. Gets big in Max Verstappen's mirrors, but nothing there. I want to hear his Lewis has to get past 100%. Plus, did Martin just say plus ça change? The more things change, the more things stay the same. Matt's getting his elbows out, hangs Lewis Hamilton out to dry. Don't hate that. Liam Lawson sat in P8 for now. I'm driving blind here, chat. I'm sorry. Multi-viewer has just shit the bed. Excuse my language. Here we go. Right, bang. And we are back again. We have ourselves. Right, we have ourselves some metrics. And we have ourselves. And shout out to the guy. I know I give them a hard time, multi-viewer, but they are the best in the business. They really. We need to get that, and we need to get that, and we need to get. Right, let's go. Let's go. Ocon lap deleted. Let's go. Overtaking has been enabled. By overtaking, of course, I'm talking about Active Aero, the brand new DRS. It's going to get techie around here. All right, between lap 8 and lap 20, right? That's when we'll know. By the way, look at that. That's why Lewis Hamilton's so fast, because he's on the bloody softs. He's used his brand new set. Lewis Hamilton on softs, Charles Leclerc on softs. So the Ferrari guys need to make this work then now. Otherwise, it's all for nothing. So too on softs, Bortoletto, Alonso, Sainz, and Stroll. Remember, in the form of tyre deck, this is where it gets techie for Lewis. In the form of tyre deck, he's losing a 10th per lap. It's a lot, isn't it? So, I mean, he needed to nobble Max Verstappen early. Now, look, Max feels like he's got him under control. Your runners and riders, 67 laps left on the docket. 4 are in the books. Oscar Piastri, biggest winner, gains himself 2 places. Purple last time round on a 25.3. Given the fact that clean air is king. Look at that. Lando won't be too pleased at that, will he? Although he's got himself an opportunity to undercut anywhere between lap 8 and lap 20, of course. On them, they're medium tyres. Do they 1 stop? Do they 2 stop? Feels like a rerun of last year. Remember, 21 seconds, chat. So imagine Piastri were to pit now. He would come out in 21st position behind all of these gubbins. Just as a hypothetical. It's a problem, that. Just do it. Just rewatching the start. Oh my gosh, George, no. I mean, when it rains, it pours. Yeah, Charles did well to jump out of that. That's what you got to do sometimes. If you are the meat in a Lewis Hamilton Max Verstappen sandwich, just push the. Oh my gosh, look at that! Max nearly going into Lando. Lando a bit early on the throttle. Oh, George. Not enough revs, mate. That's schoolboy, I think, from George. That's not battery. That's bad. That's really bad. Lewis is back with Max. I mean, the gap. Lewis will need to do this now. Do you know what I mean? He can't afford to wait for a couple of laps. 6 laps in, 64 to go. He's losing a 10th per lap on them, their soft compound tyres, whereas Max Verstappen will be losing 0.6 or 0.06, excuse me. 50% better. Therefore, my bet was on Charles, says Sam. I know, I thought Charles would do well. Look at him. Unbelievable. Charles got nobbled. Right, let's have a go. This is going to be interesting. Stewards investigating turn 3 incident between Alonso and Ollie Behrman. No further investigation. Forcing another driver. The damping failed. Oh no. Matt says the damping's failed, gents. No. I think I might just go back to sleep. Kaori, I'd wait to the first pit stops. I think what's going to be interesting around here, not so much the overtaking. I think we've seen the bulk of the overtaking, but what happens. I'm keen to see what happens for his strategy for the avoidance of doubt. Let me show you guys this as a cheeky refresher. I mean, look how many strategies, right? It's bonkers. 2 stop versus 1 stop. That was, I mean, this is a rerun of what happened last year, isn't it? Between Oscar and Lando. Did they touch? I think Max and Lewis did touch, but no material damage. And by the way, broadcaster, producer, bravo for these drone shots. Big bravo. I appreciate the drone shots. I don't know about you guys. Come on then, George. Get moving, chap. Move along, says Sir John. Launch control fail. I don't think that's that. And again, I stand to be corrected on this. But surely if anti-stall kicks in, the only reason why it can kick in is because you don't dial in enough revs. No? What do I know? Ignore me. I don't know anything. Oh, Crofty said mechanical issue. I mean, colour me naive, therefore. Max's car looks so wrong, says Dilster. What happened to your champ, George Russell? What happened to your champs, Lewis and Charles, off the start, mate? I don't know. It could be. We could do a tip to George. I still keep the George Russell faith. He'll come good. It can't get much worse than it has been. Do you know what I mean? It can't. No other things can cause it. I don't know what they're talking about. Mechanical anti-stall. Umarch in the house. Let's go. We're drawing later tonight. Duties, duty. Umanch, I hope you have a great shift, mate. And thank you for touching base. You're a legend. Bloody no, the gap is huge. And Lewis is staying in. Look, Lewis is right there, eh? Squirrely from Max. Lewis is going to have to set this up now. He has got more grip for now. We are on lap 9, though. How long are them soft compounds? Right, so we're in the zone now. Stabilised tyres per roof. Now we need to sit. Now these teams need to start making some decisions. Is it lap 20 that you're pitting for 2 stops? Or lap 30 for a 1 stop? No, but the problem is, Ted Kravitz, if Lewis pits now, he comes out behind George Russell. And then he's got to overtake George, Gasly, Hulkenberg. Remember, this is a karting track, isn't it? Per se. It's very congested around here, a la the M25 in rush hour. So why would you pit them now, Ted Kravitz, and have? I don't know, mate. The undercut only works if you've got bloody free air. Remembering, per Oscar Piastri, clean air is king. Medium, soft, do you think? Wouldn't anti-stall. Preventing stalling. I think that means that you didn't dial the revs in. That's a really bad mistake if he's made that there. Lewis, hurry up, no man. Says KO. It's the one person you don't want to get stuck behind if you're Lewis, eh? Especially on them, their soft compound tyres. I'm going to pull up. How long are these softs going to go? Softs going in between lap 13 and lap 20. Okay, cool. Lap 13, lap 20 for softs. And then you commit to a cheeky 2-stopper now. I wonder if Lewis can go 1 stop. Shall I make a prediction? Said T-Racer. Chance of safety, no chance, Michael. 13%. Oh, here we go, Croft. So that's the point, Crofty. Is Crofty listening to the broadcast? Is Crofty listening to us? Feels like he's a day late and $1 short, but he's on to it. Bless him. No, you can't pit yet. Got to bridge the gap, right? 21 seconds. Please do something about the shifts. Oh my gosh, Max. Oh my gosh. All right. Oscar Piastri has the whip hand, 1.1 second down the road from Lando Norris, both of whom are on mediums. Max Verstappen, 4 seconds adrift of the race lead. Max is really slow, says Lewis. Mate, let's have a look over the next couple of laps, Lewis. Overtaking them. I just saw Lewis getting squirrely on the exit of turn 14. I think this has got to get this done now, hasn't he? He's going to get it done at all, then he's got to get it done now. Otherwise, those soft tyres aren't going to get any quicker. I'll tell you that for free. Losing a 10th a lap. Your map is funny, Caroline. Oh, it keeps stalling a little bit. I think multiview is a little bit glitchy today, and about that, Caroline, sadly, there's nothing that I can do. Put money on Lando. Oh, the map can't handle it, can it? Oh, yeah, the map is broken. All right, I'll take it off. I never thought I'd hear you guys say turn the map off. It is. It is. Oh, yeah, the map is really broken. Look at that. Ugh. Hilarious. I like the way Costa jumping. I didn't realise this is me falling asleep. 13 laps in. He was talking about Max is too slow. What does he want? What are you going to do about it, Lewis? As I say to my little one, what are you going to do about that then, Lewis? He's slow because he's on mediums. Overtake him then. Bloody Nora, Alex Albon. Chill out, mate. Gap between Mats and Lewis, 0.7. It's a gazebo. It is. I think they might want to. Well, they're not using the Macarena Wing Red Bull, but Max is holding the boys up for Woody. There is the opportunity for an undercut if you can find. I mean, it's too congested though, isn't it? Is the problem. Up, Ferrari, Lewis. Lewis tries the cheeky undercut, 20, 25, 26. He's got to get ahead of Hulkenberg, hasn't he? All right, so if Lewis needs for Scuderia Ferrari to do something here, because if he ends up behind Hulkenberg, then his race is gonzo. Quick stop, 2.6 seconds. The race is on for 10th for Lewis, because if he ends up behind Hulkenberg here, good night. Lindblad's nobbled him. Where's Hulkenberg coming out? Oh, he's made it in front of... He just didn't get Lindblad, but made it in front of Hulkenberg. So go on then. How quickly can Lindblad... I understand that Lindblad will be looking to 15 minutes of fame for Arvid, potentially. Oh, look at that. He's going for it quick. He's going to have to. Because he's got 5 seconds of clean air, hasn't Lewis? He's got to nobble it, and he's got it done. Wow, around the outside. No messing about. Fair play, Lewis. Fair play. Now he's got himself 5 seconds of clean air. So, the gap. 21 seconds for a pit stop. The gap between Max, 4.2 seconds. If Max were to pit now... Oh my gosh, yeah, Lewis needs to nobble this. 21 seconds, 25.4. Going to be close between Max and Lewis. I think Lindblad might have just done enough there, you know, just for a couple of turns. Max drops on another set of mediums. All right, all eyes on the pit lane exit. Oh, it's going to be close. One's the 2021. No! Oh, Lewis get it done. Flipping Nora, that was close. Michael Schumacher settings. Oh, Max must be fuming. But Max is on hards now. So go on, let's reference. But I mean, to be fair, they're both on hards. Look at that. Unlucky for Max. Yes, Ferrari, says Neil. So they've gone. They started on... Oh, hang on. Right. Here's what we need to do, chat. I'm going to keep referencing this strategy thing. Oh, look at that. Valtteri Bottas. Oh, Piastri told to... Oh, right. Bottas DNFs, but manages to get back to the pits. So Lewis is looking at softs, hard. Strategy 3 for Lewis. And then Max is on one of either strategy 1 or strategy 2. Brundle refers the driver tracker. Their driver tracker's broken as well. It's not just us. Oh my gosh, Max on Lewis. Oh my gosh. Stole Lewis's lunch money. Why does Lewis not know how to race Max Verstappen yet? Unbelievable. Bloody Dora, that's nuts. This is Max Verstappen. Unbelievable. Lewis isn't having that though. Look at it. Wow. Matt schooling Lewis. Lewis Nubbles Dawson. I know Dilstar. He's just Max. Just there is something about the late dive bomb that Max uses on Lewis. Yeah, no, but Martin, to be precise with language, it's not just that dive bomb by Max. It's that dive bomb by Max on Lewis. It's like it's the elixir or something. Lewis doesn't know how to handle that. He always gets caught. Now, I mean, it looked like Abu Dhabi 21 all over again, right? Oh, the humour. I don't understand why Lewis doesn't know how to race Max though. Well, I do understand because Max is obviously very good, but what are we doing? That Max guy. How ridiculous was that from Vico? God, I hate Max, says David Croft. Lando going for it's not. Yeah, I think Luce didn't know he was coming, Brundle. Therein lies the issue. It's a bit good. It's a bit good, Matt. At that dive bomb, I'm sick of Max in his illegal overtake. Said they was that an illegal overtake? Matt sooner crashes than race clean and fair. Wasn't that clean and fair though, Joe, mate? If I'm playing Devils, throw it down the inside. How can you hate this? Says T Racer. Huh. Lando pits. Slow. So Lando Norris could end up behind both Lewis and Max here. Oh, I scored Charles. Oh yeah, Charles. Look at that. Oh no. Oof. Both McLarens come out ahead. But that's a very good shout. Hajar now being left out. Antonelli leads currently. Hajar. Go on then. I'm keen to see what Antonelli does here. On mediums. Does he one stop? Does he one stop? So John, you're a legend. Right, saw game on except for Shaw. Adrian Newey Merchant. I mean, that's what they will say. I think Lewis is dialed in around here. Do you remember when Lewis struggled to get around Alonso in 21? It's too difficult. It's too difficult, and then you've got Max. It's tough. Well, good luck, Lewis, mate. You're gonna have to set this up royally if you're gonna get it done. Kimi might as well go long. True, he's got to do something. He's got to do something different now. Agile holding people up. Piastri nobbles him. Oh, Lando's having a gander. Lando, you want to get that done quickly, chap, because otherwise, what's coming for you shortly hereafter is Max and Lewis. Bravo, Lando, round the outside. Oh my gosh, and Max Verstappen, look at that. Wow. No, Hajar was a gangster there. Wow. Good luck, Lewis. That was gangster. Hajar read that absolutely brilliantly. And now he lets Lewis go. Yeah, no, bravo, Isak. That weren't too bad. Oh no, Kayori. It's chaos, that. It is chaos. What a move from Lewis. No, Lewis, that was God tier. I feel like Hajar almost gave him that a little bit, but he was powerless to defend. The way that Hajar jumped out of the way for Max. Go on, then the gap between Max and Lewis, 1.5. Wow, that was good. Lewis ran the outside. No, he nobbled him, Clinton. That was good. We're getting some overtakes here. Just worthy of note that the two-stopper last year was slower marginally, only half a second slower. But the two-stopper last year was ultimately slower than the one-stopper. Just saying. Just saying. Lewis shouldn't even be in that position. Antonelli has stayed out. He's like to try the one stop. Oh no. The quicker one stop, Kimi Antonelli, eh? Oh no. Meaning therefore. Go on, what's Antonelli on? I'm going to reference this again. We're going to need to keep clicking back and forth here. So Kimi Antonelli, currently on mediums. He's going to stop anywhere between. So strategy 2 for Kimi Antonelli. Lap 26 to 32, expecting to come in for a set of hards. Oh, the humanity. Why not Lando one stop then? Why didn't Lando one stop? He had to cover off all of them, didn't it? I suppose. Fair. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they don't fancy it. McLaren don't tend to split strategies, do they? They just establish what they think is the modus operandi, the apex predator strategy. And then they go for it. Purple from Lando Norris. This race is good, chat. I'm not even going to lie. As much as I want to be a purist, I don't hate this. And this might be Mario Kart, but I am enjoying it. And I'm not going to... I can't tell porkies. Alex Albon, 3 track infringements. Oh, the humanity. One more Alex Albon and you get yourself a black and white flag. So I'm surprised I haven't seen Kimi Antonelli on here, by the way. No safety car, I don't think. 13% of the time around here, you get yourself a safety car, so it's less likely than normal. Kim in. Oh, true, Miami. This is true. Oh, Lando goes wide. The formula says Sweet Chili Beat only works on tracks like this, but it does work on tracks like this, eh? You can't look away at the moment. It's go on, any runners and riders with 49 laps left on the docket, 22 in the books. Antonelli leads on a 25.7 last time round, 9 seconds down the road. This is interesting. Antonelli pits, lap 23. One stop, hards, methinks. That was bloody quick. 1 point something seconds there. To 1 point. I thought that was a 1 point. That looked like 1 point something seconds to me. But trap map settings, see a bongo. Can't do it, mate. Broken. Quick, very quick stop for Kimmy. There are 700 of you in here. If you like the stream, then like the stream. Don't forget to like, hype, comment, and subscribe also. As if you didn't know the drill already. What are we doing here? Go on then. So can Kimi Antonelli go one stop? When did I'm just looking at Lando last year. Lando last year stopped. Oh wow, no, they've abandoned. Excuse me. Kimi Antonelli can't one stop now. He stopped too early. Lando Norris stopped last year on like lap 31, I think. No, they abandoned it, chat. No, they've sacked it off. Yeah, they've sacked. Ted Kravitz makes the point. Oh, George is going to one stop. No chance safety car, but George is just going to go long. Yeah, George will go long to lap 30. He's got no other choice. Interesting. Wow. Bortoletto Alonso, 22 laps on them softs. Interesting. And running in the points. Bravo. Woody's cooked. Oh, nice stuff. It's so sabotage, says to John. Smash them buttons. You're a legend, Johnny. I appreciate you, mate. Moderator extraordinaire. Said you might as well one stop now. Kimmy's two stopping. The tyre deg, of course, they've deemed tyre engineers at McLaren have deemed wouldn't last. I tell you what's messed up for Kimi Antonelli now, though. He was caught between. He's like a rock and a hard place, right? You can't halfway house. Ruth Buscombe was keen to articulate, and again, you should subscribe. I'm going to drop a link in the description to get into Ruth Buscombe's newsletter. She said, like, you've got to pick a strategy and just go for it. That the wrong decision, a robust, full-throated wrong decision will always be a half-hearted one that's good. So if you ultimately make the right decision, which it looks like is 2 stops, but if you take long to make it, as Kimi Antonelli has, you'll always get nobbled by a full-throated wrong decision. You gotta make the play. That's done over Kimi Antonelli. Although look at that, purple again. Kimi Antonelli pops up on your track infringement list. Colapinto has 2. Alex Albon has 3. I'm surprised Antonelli only has 1. Lap time deleted. Andrea Kimi Antonelli. You're a legend, Sarah. I appreciate you. Matsy's moves are illegal, some say. Some say. The line that delineates the illegal and the hard, it is dotted. Always. Is this McLaren back? You ask a really good question here. That they look quick, don't they? They do look quick. 124s. I wonder whether could we tell that from there? Oh no, plan A, but the rear doesn't feel great, says Oscar. Lando, you're fighting for first and second here, mate. See, the long runs, McLaren were nowhere. This is why sometimes you can't trust the long runs. You can't trust them sometimes when I haven't done enough of them. Our only chance of fun is now orange pile up. Oh no, Gen X, you can't wish for that. Max's move wasn't illegal. Stop this nonsense, please, Daniel. It's chaos, isn't it? Hard racing. I don't think. What did Max? Did they touch? What? Wait, is this tiddlywinks? See, what do you want Max to do? Max knows that Lewis Hamilton is always susceptible to a cheeky dive bun because he doesn't check his mirrors. Charles Leclerc says we're losing a bit of time. What do you want? What do you want them to do, Charles? Are you asking for a cheeky inversion? Switch. It's weird how much quicker than Charles Lewis was on the softs, right? And then they get on the hards, and all of a sudden Charles Leclerc has pace to spare. I appreciate you, Elite. You're a legend. Cammy's the GOAT. I need another shout out, my friend. I'm hearing the. Let's go, Sam. I appreciate you, mate. Hold the cruise. My eyes are too bad to read. That's the two good things about this season. You never know what will happen, and the drone footage is very, very good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, problems. Problem for Charles Leclerc. Put the fries in the bag. Are you going to invert? Do you invert, chat? Or do you not? Do we need to put some more respect on Lewis Hamilton's name? I appreciate you, Sam. That's nothing, mate. You're a legend. Shout out from London, UK. You guys let me know in this. Should Charles do Ferrari need to let Charles through? Ferrari, of course. The new LaFerrari. Would he on one stop? Yeah, I think so. Ideally, would have liked to go for a couple more laps, but I think he'll be all right on them hards. It's what Lando did last year, isn't it? They've come in too early, Crofty. It's a nice hypothetical. Shifts are rubbish, says Max. I don't think they're managing pace. I don't think they can. If Ferrari were going to one stop, mate, they needed to come in around now. It's too early. Is Brunda losing patience with Crofty? I detect some tension. Brunda's like, yeah, mate, I said that already about Max and Lewis coming together. You're talking about trying to take my shine or something. Lando, why don't you make some more mistakes, champ? Do you know what I mean? Looks so good in qualifying yesterday. Lando 2.0. And today, he looks like Dustin from Stranger Things again. Of course, he's the guy. Mark my words. Ferrari need. They bloody get. They need to put Charles first. He's in control and confidence of the championship. He's still up for grasps. Messi, you make the point, mate, but how. I can hear Shez in my head saying, how do you leverage team orders when you don't know? I'm sure Lewis is ahead in the championship. Car's a shambles, says Johnny. I know, mate. It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good, bruv. Mm, 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 mm. Easy G, I'm sober. What's your boy doing today? Back away, Lando. Chill out, mate. Off these plonker. Charlie's playing mind games. Bortoletto pits. We have 41 laps left on the dock. It's 30 already in the books. Antonelli with his two track infringements. Charles, can I do something different? Lewis pits again. Huh? No entiendo. 13 and 30. Lap 13 and 30 for Lewis. Oh, they just want to get him into some clean air, don't they? They want to get him into some clean air. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Isaac Hajar ahead of Lewis. Insane. Hamilton's pitting Oscar. We need to use the pace. But, well, I don't know. Isaac Hajar a little bit wide, but he's on the defensive already, isn't he? I think Isaac Hajar is going to relish this now with his hero, Lewis Hamilton. Let's see how long he can keep. I don't know. This is bonkers. 2-stop. Oh, for Ferrari don't get it, do they? Yeah. Crofty says, Ferrari are being Ferrari out there. I'm just realising, Scott, what an absolute SH1T show this is. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Let's bring you out behind Isaac, Max's mate. Oh my gosh. Isaac can't hold him for long. Charlo Bet. No, to be fair, he's run wide. There we go. He hasn't got much tyres, has he? Oh yeah, here we go. Lou should nobble him go through turn 14. He's got all the power. He's got all the active aero. Yeah, no, there it is. Easy in the end. Isaac doesn't fight too much. Still daft from Ferrari. Lewis is going to be raging. You imagine you're not on pole because Ferrari don't give you the bloody the heads up about Oscar coming through, and now you it is early. It is early, Ted Kravitz. Lando fuming. Wants the box this lap. Purple set to 1 from all right, so Lando knows about to box. 21 seconds, 22. I think Lando. I don't think if Lando pitted now, he'd come out ahead of Hamilton and in clean air. About 15 seconds worth of clean air. Oh wow, there you go. Correct, Brundle. Brundle adding value as always. If you were ahead, go away, Lando. Who's ahead on track? Who is ahead on track, Lando? Bless you for trying. Yeah, no, Oscar's strategy. Can you imagine if it's Papaya rules? Why did they pit Lewis so early? I think they're just rolling the dice. Lando begging. Oh, wow, Lewis. All right. Brundle speaks to the 25.6 delta. So 21 seconds is how much you need. Oh, here we go. Oscar pits. So long as this is a half decent pit stop, he'll come ahead comfortably of Lewis to the tune of 4 seconds, but they need a good stop. Put it on the stop, chat. What are you doing? 2.5 seconds. What is the broadcaster doing? Go on then. And now let's pay attention to how fast Lando goes. Watch Lando start to put in some laps here. Max is 2.7 seconds behind. 3.1 now. So you runners and riders with 37 laps left. Lando, Verstappen, from Charles, Antonelli, Piastri, Hamilton, Hajar, George Russell, Lawson, and Lindblad. See out your point scoring positions. Alonso and Stroll, by the way, 14th and 15th. No, pit. Go on then. Lando needs 21 seconds, right? So at the moment, I mean, it's close because Lando's trying to bridge a gap to Oscar here. Here, Lando, if you can hear us, this is your opportunity to do some Michael Schumacher laps. If you can get some Michael laps in, then you can come out ahead of Oscar Piastri potentially. But the problem is Oscar Piastri has new tyres and he's got clean air. 21.4. He's losing time, is Oscar. Wow. Wow. No, Anthony Davidson. You need 21. No, Anthony D, you've messed it up here. Lando Norris is trying to build a gap to Oscar Piastri in the here and the now. 21.5 seconds of delta. You need yourself 21 seconds, right? Tut, tut, tut. .5 seconds. What are you talking about? Lando Norris could pit and come out ahead. What are you talking about? What do they do? I swear, these guys are so bad sometimes. I can't even do it. What's the point? I think Lando could stop now and come out ahead. Let me just check what Reef says. 20.5. Correct. If Lando pits now, thank you for putting out the graphic. Go on, let's oh, 20.7 now. So go on then. If I'm Lando, Cameron, Norris is skilled, but he's no Schumacher. You understand the point that I'm making, though, Grey Cray. Don't you grice his razor me, sir. You understand. If he's gonna get this done and win a race, he needs to put in Michael Schumacher laps like Hungary so many moons ago, right? Championship winning ones, and he was. But I don't understand why they didn't pit. If Lando had all the information when he was 21.5 seconds. Would have just come in and pitted and come out ahead of Oscar, no? 35 laps on a set of hards. I don't know. How many laps can we get out of hards, says Cindy? A lot. 30, 40 laps if you're good. Why didn't Lando? When Lando had 21.5 seconds, why didn't they just pit Lando? Now Lando has to nobble him on track. Young Oscar. Interesting. Why didn't they pit Lando? Cameron did compare Woody to Tom Brady, not his finest take. Did I, Harambe? Don't remember, mate. don't remember. And was the comparison, Harambe, at the altar of excellence? It can't have been. It can't have been. Oh, Harambe, I understand. No, the George Russell thing is that Tom Brady, listen, nobody drafted Tom Brady because all the gifts that Tom Brady has were intangibles. They don't show up on the sheet. And I think George Russell is similar. Like, I'm not saying he's as good as Tom Brady, Harambe, but I'll take that to the bank. I won't give that point up. Of course, he's not great yet, nor will he ever be, George Russell. But I think he's Mr. Intangibles. Russell P8. Mental fortitude and all that. We have T-minus 34 laps to go. 38 are in the books. 770 of you watching concurrently. Do me a favour, if you could. If you like the stream, then like the stream. Don't forget to hype, like, comment, subscribe. There is merch. So easy on Isaac. Max is doing all right here, you know, chat. George Russell is Tom Brady. What's Max's strategy? Let's have a gander. Max is on 23 lap old hards. So I think at some point he's gone mediums hards. So Max will stop again anywhere between lap 40 and 46 for another set of hards, I think. Bloody Nora. Oscar not happy at all. Sam says, I'd rather Cameron make F1 sounds. They listen to the current engines with these regs. Do you Russell low energy challenge? He has got the margin. Ted Crowd. Oh yeah, look at this. All these gubbins with Oscar Piastri. If Lando pits now, 20.5 seconds, he'll come out a second, 2 seconds ahead of Oscar. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oscar gets touched. That is chaos. Oh no, Oscar. Oh no. Oscar, who's that? Oh no, Oscar. Oh no. It's problems. And Lando's pitting now. Oh no. Oscar has to leave that team, mate. It's just nonsense. Can you imagine? The only way that this could get more Shakespearean is if Lando gets a slow stop and then Lando comes over the radio and says, oh, can we do the Monza reversion, please? Papyrus. Look, slow stop. Slow stop. 3 seconds. I think he'll still come out ahead, Lando. Look at that. He'll have a second in hand. No, Lando will nub it. Oh my gosh. Oscar's going to be fuming. Oscar is going to be... Look how close that is. Oh my gosh. Oscar's got to be fuming. How sad is that? I feel for Easy G's nobody. I really feel, and he got a slow stop, didn't he? I feel sad for Oscar Piastri. That is sad. 760 of you watching concurrently. We have ourselves drama. 31 laps left on the docket. Now it gets interesting. Feels sad for Oscar. Now Lando just drives away. How comes every time we get to Hungary, Lando pulls out some genius strategy out of his AWS? Carlos Sainz being investigated for causing a collision. Sainz, you can't do that, mate. You got to get a 10-second at the very least for that. That's just you're not paying attention, mate. Are you racing Oscar Piastri for position, Carlos? So then, what's the plan? Your runners and riders. Max Verstappen leads 3.2 seconds down the road from Kimi Antonelli. Lando, Piastri. I think those two McLarens are in the effective lead. I appreciate you, Stephen. Wins prediction. Lando. Because remember, I think Lando's going through to the end now. And Max and Antonelli both have to pit again. Or do they? Don't even talk to me now. Nice of you guys to factor that one in. Oscar raging. I really want to tell you guys something about Oscar, but I can't. I'm sworn to secrecy. One day I'll tell a story. Favoritism is real at McLaren, I'm telling you. It is real. Monza. Could he give him a toe? Box, Max. Okay, so Max is fighting to get out ahead of Charles Leclerc here for P6. It's going to be close. Red Bull, we need to change these tyres quickly. Fast, 2.5, 2.6 from Max. That gets it done on Charles, just barely. Cheeky switch back. Charles Leclerc, it's on. Max nobbles Charles Leclerc for P5, but Charles going to have a go. Max manages him out. Switch back on Max. You're having a laugh, ain't you? No chance. 800 of you watching concurrently, do me a favour and smash the like. Max consolidates for P5 ahead of Charles Leclerc. Oh my gosh, soft. Softs for 29 laps. Huh? Softs. Oh my god. What do we do, Red Bull? Why did they put him on softs? On which one of the strategies that Pirelli have issued does it say that you can do 29 laps on soft compound tyres? Is that you, Red Bull, or is that you, Ferrari? I don't understand. How can they be so stupid? On which one of these strategies? I see you do 24. So on strategy number 4, you do 24, but not. I don't know, mate. I'm not overly enthusiastic about that, I'll be honest. When nothing is working, you have to try something. True T-Racer. 29 laps on soft. 24, Pirelli say you can do. I suppose, to be fair, you'll be able to do longer on the softs now that there's low fuel and less weight. I don't know, though, Gen X Boom, it feels a bit mad, that does. I suppose, to be fair, they would have intended to go for longer, but they had to hurry up and bring Max out ahead of Charles, right? Really annoyed by sides. That is insane. McLaren going to pit again? I doubt it. They've got plenty of hard tyres in hand there. Oh, Messi. Will they order Lando to let Oscar win? Miami, I don't think so, mate. Is there proof that the tie can last this long? But these are already fudged. Oh no, Max is fuming. Oh, the humanity. What are we going to do? Lucy involved in other European. Are we talking about Mercedes dodging? Oscar, I tell you what, we're going to have to. This podium is going to be interesting. I sense some multi 21 type awkwardness. Infringements. Albon has 3. Bortoleto has 2. Antonelli has 2. Colapinto has 2. Lando Norris is on 1. Max is on softs. Science 5 seconds only. He's done all right there, Carlos. I think they should give him at least a 10 there, to be fair, for just being stupid. And I love a bit of Carlos Sainz Jr. Has Hamilton just gotten himself a podium? Yeah, I think once Antonelli comes in, Lewis will be in a podium position. Cameron pours his passion and knowledge into this F1 channel. Show some love. Jomo, you're a legend, mate. I appreciate you. Oh, look at. Do you see Antonelli? How he uses up more track than most. This is my theory. Kimi Antonelli he's a geometric racing line cheat code. Look at him. He's always got 2 on the exit of a turn. He's always got 2 whole tires, 2.5, 2 and a 3.75 tires off the track, hasn't he? Let's go, Max. Let's have a look at. I want to see Kimi Antonelli out of turn 14. Let's see how many tires he goes off track. Go on, camera, sort out. Last of the late breakers. Antonelli's going to have you there, mate. Switch back from Kimi. Who's got it? It's a drag race. Lando. Switch back for Antonelli. Nothing doing. Bravo, Lando. What in the... Subscribe, share, like, hype, subscribe. You're a legend, Kaori. I appreciate you. Kaori, excuse me. Don't know what my problem is today, Kaori. I'll be honest with you. I know it works in mysterious ways. Mate, you shouldn't do that. Bro, no risk. I mean, he's quick, isn't he? Lando. The way, listen, I can't hate the watts of Lando Norris today. Definitely Norris 2.0. He's got the pace in hand, but Oscar's going to be fuming. Absolutely fuming. Ted makes the point that we don't know whether it's going to be Oscar. Don't know whether it's going to be Lewis or Verstappen for P3. Oh, Bearman ignoring yellow flag noted. I'll tell you what the issue for George is, right? These are the races when you want to be nobbling. When Antonelli's not having a good weekend, George should be up there, scoring like 18 and 25 points now. That's the way you win a championship, but he's just not. I don't know. on one today. And now he lost it again. McLaren have once again failed Oscar Piastri. He must leave. He'll feel like that. I think Lando was quicker. That's the truth. But Oscar will be up. Don't even talk to me again. What happened, T-Racer says. What happened is that Oscar Piastri was on for a cheeky 25 points. And then owing to circumstance and Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris being faster, he will feel as though, although it's probably not true, that McLaren have yet again conspired against him. Messi says, I realise the value of podiums. What do you mean, Messi? Was addicted to win after win. Eye opener for me. Being a Max fan is such a relief. 100% Messi. Sometimes you gotta just accumulate points now. Red Bull screwed it up with strategy. Ted thinks that Max might be in for a P3. Coyote. Joy just rooting for Piastri. He deserves a podium. It says overnight growth. Red Bull screwed it up with strategy. At P6 and P7. An interesting race. It's you guys let me know how good or bad this race is in. I need your rankings out of 10. 22 more laps. Feels long, eh? All of a sudden, Sir John. Kimi Antonelli has two track infringements. Let's flag it, mate. Right, this is the vote. New vote, let me know. Did they do Oscar Piastri wrong? This is WWE, not racing, says Arambe. Shah being investigated. Right, runners and riders. Feels like a very long race. I know it's short. You know, when the lap's short and they do like 70 laps, it's like it is like Monaco, isn't it? 70 something laps and then it just gets long. Charles says something feels wrong with the car. Need more information. Looks like a which to get into the rhythm. T-minus 21 laps remaining. Lando Norris holds the whip hand from Kimi Antonelli. Oscar Piastri in third. Oh no, Oscar. Oscar had the choice to pit. He did. It's true. You make a good point, Kat, to be fair. Norris is better carry this weekend. True. All the things. They forgetting Lando wanted to pit earlier, but they refused him because they were prioritising Oscar. This is Jomo, you're a legend. Amen. Overnight growth. Big up to everyone in here for the watch along. You guys are legends. This is Agile. Kimi Antonelli onto something here. What's the discount, chat? 10 seconds, methinks. I think he's going to make it in, isn't he? He's going slow. All eyes on safety car. He's parking up. He's parking up now. Gain yourself a cheeky 10 seconds. He'll make it back. I thought he was going to fluff his lines there. Delaney, you're a legend. Can't even imagine F1 without the street. I appreciate you, Delaney. It's techie. I reckon Toto would like Oscar on the team, given they're both Austrian. Huh? Is Oscar Austrian or is he Australian? Am I being stupid? Kimmy stayed out. There was nothing doing as far as safety car. Aramba, yeah, a little bit different. Danto. Oscar is not Australian. Austrian, he's Australian, 100%. So am I being stupid here? But. Sleepy race now a little bit. Kerry says Caroline Low, right. McLaren upgrades definitely worked, especially around here. Be keen to see how it works. I mean, they always go well in Sandvort as well, especially Lando with low grip and his short corners. For all the Lewis fans, close your eyes. Max is going to dive, man. I mean, it'd be a hat trick of them this race, wouldn't it? Lewis just doesn't. I don't know if it's his old age or what, but he just does not check his mirrors. Why can't we go to the end? Tonelli in the pits, 21 points. He's going to slot in behind George. Or ahead of Georgia, excuse me. A little bit late. To be fair, he's leading the championships by like 50 points or whatever. What's he got to lose? Oh yeah, so now Antonelli's going to be rapid. Antonelli comes out on hards, fair, but he's going to be quick. Oh. No more snaps in 4 and 8, mate. Chill out. Can you imagine if Lando yeeted it into the barrier? He's 12 seconds down the road. Is Senna gonna? Is Lando Norris gonna Senna 88 it? I mean, he nearly did that at Singapore in 2020. 4, right? Remember, he was leading by a gazillion seconds and he nearly yeeted it into the barrier. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we've got Concertina effect. Are you ready to rumble T-Racer? Kimmy goes hard and Matt's on 10 lap old soft compound tyres. Oh my God, George Russell. George Russell pits on B7. Oh, George. 2024 it was, wasn't it? Are you not entertained? An overtake is an overtake. What is going on? Potential for P2. Behave. Antonelli purple, 2 seconds quicker than anybody else. What the fudge? A P2. I tell you what, this is true. Oh my God, Oscar trundling. Oh my gosh. Oscar Piastri trundling. Off of. That is nuts, chat. I am fumigating. So now we get a virtuous. Oh, for crying out loud. Can you imagine Oscar Piastri? That is tragic. Virtual safety car deployed. Oh, can you imagine Kimi? Oh my gosh. Kimi misses another safety car by 1 lap. He likes that, doesn't he, Kimi? That is tragic. Ah, you can hear the gears. It's not work. Oh, he's got to be raging. Lando Norris pits. Everybody pits. So this kind of nulls and voids. We've got to have safety car at the wrong time here. Because this nulls and voids what would have been a half decent race. Now everybody comes in and puts on softs or whatever. I think Max has been quite clever there by staying at no. Don't pit. Don't pit. I think Lewis Hamilton's tyres are 3 laps old. Oh, wow, they're quick. Go on then, all eyes on Max. So 10 seconds, 14 laps remaining. Let's see how quickly, how quick Lewis can catch Max against on the x-axis. How quickly those soft compound tyres fall off. This is going to get in. How's Matt's in P2? So can someone explain this to me? I don't understand. It's been a messy race, but that Max in that RB22 is sat in P2. Kimi Antonelli arguing he was ahead. FI stewards. 5-second penalty for Farley Behrman. Ignoring blue flags. Oh my God, Lewis. Lewis has given the position back. Okay. I thought Lewis DNF. Flipping no. So that's so now Max Verstappen is laughing. It's been perfect. Hamilton robbed. Max is going to win today. I don't know about win. No. Max was a second shy of Lando last tour. I don't think the win is in the offer. Lance Stroll P12, Fernando Alonso P15. Your runners and riders with 13 laps left on the docket. 58 in the books. Lando Norris has the whip hand. Leading the race last tour, a 1:22. Soft compound tyres from Maximilian Verstappen, 6.1 seconds to the good. Antonelli, 15 seconds adrift of Lando Norris. Behind him, he has Lewis Hamilton. Close though. Look at that 0.6. Lewis going to nobble this. I think Antonelli's going to make no problems. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And so I don't think Lucy's getting around Antonelli here, you know. Fast. I think you're wrong, Martin Brundle. 12 laps remaining. Go on, so Antonelli was 1 second quicker than Max Verstappen on the last lap. But mind you, Max Verstappen is 8 seconds down the road. So you're gonna need 7 laps to cash him. And then you'll need probably another 5 laps to, I think. Well, go on then. Who have you got for P2, chat? This is a race to the line. 71% if you think McLaren did Oscar Piastri wrong. Again. Oh. Did leave him a message. He did leave him a nice message. I think, all right, here's my prediction. Kimi P2. Gen X Boomer, here's my issue. Seven seconds is the delta. So if Kimi can break the active aero toe of Lewis Hamilton, get away from him 1 second down the road, then I think Kimi Antonelli P2 is on. If Lewis Hamilton can get in the rear view, encroach upon the gearbox of Kimi Antonelli, the man who superseded him at Mercedes, then I think them squabbling is going to free up Max Verstappen and P2. But then the joke is, I mean, how much, I don't know. Lewis Hamilton on softs, remember. Antonelli on hards. It's techie. Oh no. Lewis speeding in the pit lane. No. Bloody Dora. Slam dunk. It does tend to be a fact. So now it's so go on, that helps. I suppose that helps Antonelli kind of, although it's what's going on track, isn't it? 8:40 if you're watching concurrently. Do me a favour, smash a like. Hamilton penalty incoming. I mean, penalty for quali, penalty for the race. Maxi's dying out there. I think Maxi's all right, chat. 1.3 seconds. Okay, Antonelli's coming. It's still 5 seconds. Lando Norris, track limits again. Why, Lando? Manage or risk. FI have their money on Kimi. FI leave him alone, Easy G says. Unbelievable now. What happened to Piastri? I got mad and stopped watching. Piastri DNF. Gearbox issue, I think. He had the Lawson cheeky fight. 5 seconds. 9 laps remaining. That's the delta between Verstappen and Antonelli. Incident involving car 44 under investigation. What's the point, chat? Lewis had no. I like that Lewis Hamilton has gone back to his old helmet. I don't think he should change. I think they should put rules in place to where drivers can't change rules so often. Penalty. Oh, Spectre. Clive says the FIA are dodgy. Problem is, Clive, if you speed in the pit lane, but the corrupt and the inconsistency isn't this race; it's last race, right? Where you give Lewis a penalty and don't give Charles one. That's the problem. Easy G, how are you doing, mate? How are your bets doing, T-Racers? 8 laps remaining. The gap between Kimi and Max is now 5.3 seconds. Get out the way, Alex. Lewis has the opportunity to leverage some back markers. Oh my gosh, be careful. Where is Woody? Nowhere. P7. This is the problem. Martin Brundle. 5 seconds is the delta. 8 laps remaining. I don't think they're going to... Remember Murray Walker used to say, catching is one thing, passing is something altogether different. 8 laps to catch and pass Max Verstappen. Wow. Kimi Antonelli struggling to get through some back markers. By the way, what a drive from Lando. McLaren have cooked with the upgrades. Touche. Umarch. Look at this. Now, Kimi Antonelli needs to get his elbows out right and start looking in his rear view mirrors again. Which again, look at the gap. So the gap between Verstappen and Antonelli as of the last time of counting was 5 seconds. It is now 6.5. When you get this, it's given breathing space to Max, is what it has done. P2, Max Verstappen incoming. Lando Norris, a buster. He's not, Tevin. Done very well. The qualifying was chaos. And he's had pace in hand. Look at that. Down the road from everybody. 11.4 seconds down the road now. Is Lando Norris from Max Verstappen in second. Max was screaming about them back markers. Get the back markers out of the way. What is Bortoletto doing? P11. This is chaos, chat. He just needs to pull 5 seconds ahead of Charles. And currently he is... no, I don't think he's going to do 4.1. Problem is... Oh, in fact, tell a lie. We're back on softs, aren't we? I forget. What is it about Ferrari that when Lewis gets on softs, Lewis and Charles get on softs, all of a sudden Lewis is quicker than Charles. Hards... Flip reverse that and Charles all of a sudden is quicker than Lewis. It makes no sense. Now they're on softs. Six laps left. I think Max has now knobbed himself P2 here. Good drive from Max, eh? Driver of the day fight between Max and Lando for this. And Antonelli. Crofty and Brundle, their dynamic today is a bit point scory, isn't it? Are there cuts incoming, Sky Sports F1? Are these like fighting for their jobs? What's going on? Why are we competing with each other, Martin and Crofty, as versus adding some value to the viewers, to the stream, to the broadcast? Excuse me. A lot of heat coming off that Ferrari. Max still has really. He's all right. Cafe, he's good. He's grand. Look at the gap. 7 seconds. He's fine. He's Max. 6 laps left. The delta last time round, Max was actually faster than 5 second penalty for Lewis. Oh, for crying out loud, Clive. What are we doing? Unbelievable. When it rains, it pours. So where's that going to put him back to? Charles will hear that and then he'll start to go hell for leather, eh? Thanks for your service, FIA. This is going to be raging, isn't he? Sack MBS. Oh, never bet against Hannah. Hannah for the win. She's done it again, hasn't she? Time for Brundle to retire. Really? Wow, sacrilege. I'd ask her to get points and to be top 6 in my slips. My bets are cooked. Oh no, Easy G. Why didn't you just do Lando, mate? Easy G, the more variables that you add into, the greater the edge of the bookmaker, right? I don't know who that is, Crap Moss. I don't deal with Flotsam and Jetsam YouTube content creators, to be honest with you. Don't know who that is. Who's the driver of the day? Gen X, we need to... No exit curbs. Maybe that's what happened to Oscar's car. Bloody Nora. Chaos. Poor Oscar. Go on then, just for a bit of fun. Drive the day vote incoming. You guys tell me. Oh dear, A64, if you're watching concurrently, do me a favour, smash the like as we round third base on round 11, the Hungarian Grand Prix. T-minus 4 laps remaining, 67 are in the books. Interesting, Lando Norris leads 13 seconds down the road from Maximilian Verstappen, who in turn is another 5.4 seconds down the road from Kimi Antonelli, the leader in the driver's standings, by the way, in third. Hamilton from Charles Leclerc. The gap between Lewis and Charles qualifying lap settings, bearing in mind that Lewis has himself a 5-second penalty. 4.5 seconds in the delta. Charles ain't having that, is he? 23.2. They're exchanging here. Fastest laps are Lewis and Shaw. From Hajar in 6th, George Russell in P7. Care? Lawson 8th, Hulkenberg 9th, Lindblad in 10th. Look, all of a sudden Charlotte's waking up. Of course he has Delaney. You guys let me know in the chat who you got for driver of the day. Gen X, that's why I put Strolling. Chew your food before you swallow. Had to be virtual safety car. If I was upset like Piastri, I would park it so it changes the rate. No, you can't do that. You get into trouble. Bit of a boring race. I enjoyed the first 2 acts. Why did I enjoy what? Handed out penalties like crazy. True. I appreciate you, Sam. It's been a long race. These 70 lap ones, I'm not too fond of. Stroll driver of the day, he finished. I mean, he's gained 7 places, right? Up into P13. They just told him, Kingsley. Only just now. 29 laps on softs, of course it's Matt's. He's done well, mate. He's done well. Highlight. What is going on with the broadcast today? Tell you what. Nonsense. Oscar. Lando, what's the point? Lando trying to make a point. You imagine if Lando... Sometimes, Lando, when you make stupid decisions, bad things can happen to you, mate. Lando, no, is still trying to go faster and faster. But I think at this stage, when you've got no fuel, you're just enjoying the car now. If you're a racer, you just go. But to be fair, the problem is for Lando, he's already got 2 track infringements. He's 14 seconds down the road. What's the point? Juan Manuel Fangio thesis, you're supposed to try and win the Grand Prix using the least resource possible, right? I don't know. %68% of you've got Max for driver of the day. I don't hate that. Goodbye manifesting Max on a podium of work, says Frenchy. You've not done too badly there, Max. It's a stealthy drive. You won't get the plaudits because everybody will be too focused on the person who scores 25 points. He won't get the plaudits, but I think Max, those with a discerning eye, at the very least, will appreciate what Max has done today. 829 of you watching concurrently, do me a favour, smash the like. It means more as we round third on the final lap to the channel than you may or may not realise. Charles so petty, getting the gap down. I mean, is it petty? What did you expect Charles to do? 4.6 trading qualifying laps. I thought Max would win today. Champions drive from Lando. I agree with you. From Lando and Kimi. Checkered flag from Lando. Nice. Bravo, mate. Bravo. It's done well there. Jeez. What's NMRG saying? Celebrating Max crosses the line for second. And breathe. I mean, interesting. KO, you're a legend. I appreciate. Lewis moved over for Charles. Not enough agents of chaos anymore. Bloody no, indeed. Bro, celebrate now, Lando, because that post-race debrief, Oscar is gonna go scorched earth, isn't he? Holy smoke! A lot to digest, isn't there? I'm gonna run away and prep a cheeky reaction video. We go again at 8 PM. There's lots to discuss, isn't there? Lewis had a 5-second penalty. Oh, so they just automatically. I thought that they imposed the 5 seconds shortly hereafter, but they've done it instantly. Clive, you're a legend. Order things next race. Unbelievable. Hamilton threw away the fastest car and able to outdrive Verstappen in the slow. It's the overtake. It's the overtake. GP says that Max, that was an excellent drive. Stealthy good drive. That move. How we got second to go is nuts. Matt's quite proud of himself. Check your mirrors, this. Right, guys, you guys have been legends. I appreciate you, each and every single one of you, to the moon and back. Interesting. Very interesting. Where's George? Lewis, a good race from Lewis. But again, not bloody checking his mirrors. PTSD 2021. Max just steals Lewis Lee's lunch money every single bloody time in the same bloody way. It's as if Lewis doesn't know how to deal with Max still, after having raced with him and against him for so many years. Decent drive from Max. Decent drive from Lando. We go again in a couple of minutes for a cheeky reaction video. Can't take it and take it things. I can't wait. So we go, where would we go next? Zandvoort and then Monza. But summer break time now. And then some interesting plot lines. We go again. I think it is summer break, isn't it, Sarah? Unless I've got that wrong. Right. We go again. I'll be back in a couple of minutes for a cheeky reaction video. You guys have been legends. I appreciate every single one of you, to moon and back, more than these noddy words might convey. Between now and next time, may all of your sectors be purple.